Hey everyone, Combo here, back with another Empires and Puzzles video, and today is day 5 of the 3-star Bloody Battle Raid Tournament with no greens. You all know the drill. I am going to show my 5 raid flags with commentary explaining the teams I bring against my opponents and my tile movement throughout. Real quick before we get started, if you do enjoy this video or find it helpful, hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and turn that notification bell on so you can be alerted of when I drop new content. We are in the top 1% at the moment right now. We are 20-0, so haven't lost a single battle this week. Our defense has a B rating right now. We did lose quite a few in a row, but we've got a B rating for the week. So looking pretty good, already in the top 1% even before my battles. We're ranked 44-11. I think yesterday at the end of my battles, I was ranked like 127 or something like that. I don't know, somewhere around there, but we should definitely be able to clutch out a top 1% performance. Today's first battle is going to be up against a Starswift tank team. That is definitely interesting considering we can't use greens but can definitely still use blues. I am gonna take out one of my Balthazars and put in, who have I been using? Another blue or yellow do I want to put in? I think I want to put in another yellow. Yeah, we'll put in Ganju. He's been doing really well for me this week, and we are gonna fly with this team, I think. Yes. All right. All right, pretty good board to start here. I think I want to start off with my 3 yellows on the right over here. And then I'm going to match these 4 blues up against Starswift, so I can match 4 more blues next turn. And Starswift is already dead. Very nice. I'm going to hit this blue dragon. That's going to set a cascade of yellows, and it's going to give me my blue specials. And we got some more blues. Even better. Let's use Swan Maiden first, of course. And then I'm going to use Kirill on the left side over here. I'm more concerned about them. Let's match these purples and greens. Nice cascade of yellows. That's going to give me my yellow specials. Dawn is about to go off anyway, so I'm going to hit these 3 blues up against her to see what kind of damage that can do. Let's match these greens and yellows. And Dawn should be dead from this cascade. Awesome. Let's match these 3 yellows, setting a cascade of blues underneath. And then we should be able to end this battle right now between these couple specials. Awesome. We are starting out 1 for 1 on day 5. Next up, we are going to have a Greymane tank team. Very interesting. I think I'm going to keep the same team. Yeah. I am going to start off with these 3 blues up against Tyrim. That way they don't get separated. And then I'm going to match these purple diamond next turn so I can do some tile dumping when I need to. All right, let's match these 3 yellows up against Tyrim. I am going to match this red diamond so I can do some tile dumping if I need to. I was hoping to get a yellow in that purple spot so I could match a yellow diamond, but no dice there. I am going to hit this red diamond. That's going to set a cascade for 4 yellows horizontally. And actually, we got a diamond. Even better. I'll take it. All right, let's use Kvasir first. And then I think I'm more concerned about this side over here. They have Hawkmoon for some reason in a Bloody Battle Raid tournament. Let's use Balthazar against Ganju since he does extra damage to yellow. I'm going to hit this yellow diamond. That's going to give me my 2 yellow specials back. Or maybe not Kvasir because he has the negative mana reduction, but that's okay. Let's kill Greymane, I think. Or try to kill it, maybe. Nope, not quite. Let's match this blue diamond. I've got a couple options for blue diamonds, actually. I think these 3 tiles should be enough to kill Greymane. Yep, perfect. Now, I am going to hit this purple diamond. That's going to set a cascade for some blue tiles underneath. Balthazar is dead, but that's okay. Let's see what kind of damage we can do over here. Tyrum is dead, and so is the left wing. Let's hit this blue diamond. That should give me my 2 blue specials back again. And this battle should be over with Kirill special, I think. Awesome. All right, we are 2 for 2 on day 5. Next up, we are going to have an Ulmer tank team. They've also got Swan Maiden, Glass Jahinger, Toon Kirill, and Toon Balthazar. I think I want to keep the same team in here, yeah. I am going to start off with these blues horizontally in the top right. That's going to set a cascade of purples underneath. And some yellows. Very nice. Next, I am going to match these purples and reds on the bottom right. Alright, we do have Balthazar. Let's see what kind of damage we can do to Ulmer. And he's dead. Awesome. Alright, if I match these 4 yellows in the middle, I'm pretty sure that's going to give me my yellow specials. Awesome. They both activate 8 tiles, and I had matched 3. The 4 match, plus one of them being ghosted, allowed me to get their specials. Let's use Kvasir first. And then I want to use Ganju on Balthazar, since he does extra damage to purple. I'm going to hit this yellow dragon, see if we can get some blues in the area. We did get a couple blues, very nice. I'm going to ghost these 3 blue tiles, I think. Yeah. That's not going to give me my blue specials, I don't think. Yeah, I'm going to be 1 tile short. But let's match this 4 match of blues next. And let's see if we can kill Jahinger between these specials and then the blue tiles that I have near him. Although we got the extra special damage. Awesome, even better. I want to match these red tiles, setting a cascade of blues, and then I'm also going to be able to match the yellows next turn. And ghosting those 3 yellow tiles is going to give me both Kvasir and Ganju specials. Nice dodge, Kvasir. I'll take it. I'm going to hold on to the specials until the dodge or dancing wears off. Alright, now... Actually, let's use these blues first. I think that should give me Swan Maiden and Kirill perfect, and now we can use them all together. And this should be the end of the battle. Awesome. Alright, we are now 4 for 4, I think. Nope, 3 for 3. We have 2 battles left. We've got a Toon Ganju tank team. I'm going to take out my Ganju and put in another Balthazar. And I'm going to keep Kvasir in here. Again, I like to use him because of the minions he adds. Since it's Bloody Battle, at least it gives me a little bit of a buffer. Don't really have any great cascading options, unfortunately, but we can match these purples and reds. Nice. With the blues in the bottom, I'll take it. And we should be able to kill Ganju with these purple tiles now. Let's match these blues on the right. I don't think that's going to give me my specials. Yeah, 1 tile short, I think. Please don't kill anybody, Balthazar. Alright, a little bit of a cascade. Now, let's use Kvasir first, and then I want to see if we can kill Swan Maiden between the two Balthazars. Nope. And I don't think the 3 yellows are going to do it either. And that's going to set her off, so I'm just going to match these 3 greens up the middle for now. Nice cascade. Alright, it's going to give me Swan Maiden. I'm going to hold off on using Swan Maiden for a turn. We should be able to kill Swan Maiden with these yellow tiles. I don't want to match that yellow diamond because that's going to set off Jahinger. And I'd rather not do that. I am going to use Swan Maiden in case if there is any type of cascade, and it does. So I'm going to match these 4 yellows up against Swan Maiden. Alright, that worked out. Now, let's match these. Actually, you know what? I'm going to hit this yellow dragon. That's going to set a cascade of yellows underneath. Nice cascade after it as well. Okay. And I think the Balthazar that was weakened was able to avoid that hit, which is awesome. Let's see if we can kill... Actually, you know what? Let's use this on Kriska. I think this should kill her or close to it. The extra damage did the trick. Awesome. Let's see if we can kill Balthazar. Extra damage did it. Awesome. And these 3 blue tiles might kill Jahinger. Awesome. All right, we are 4 for 4. Wasn't quite sure about that battle. Not a good board to start at all, but we were able to clutch out a win. In this battle, I'm going to use the same team. That way I can try to get rid of Sithulu, or however you pronounce that, so he doesn't give me insanity. And the Wizard Masterclass talent from Balthazar might be able to get rid of the shared damage that Gunnar gives his allies. Let's start off with these 4 purples up against Jahinger. I am going to match these greens up against Gunnar, hoping I get a blue in the middle. I got one, just not in the right spot. Let's move up that blue so I can match a 4 blue next turn. And we got a cascade of 4 purples, which is going to give me my 2 Balthazars, although Gunnar is going off. That's cool. Let's use this on Sithulu. See if we can get rid of the shared damage. It did not. Let's try again. It did that time. Let's hit this blue dragon. We should be able to get our purple specials in this next turn here. Please don't die, Balthazar. Awesome. All right, let's use Kvasir first, and then let's use Balthazar again. And we were able to kill him. Perfect. And I don't know what extra kind of damage we can do here, but let's try. Awesome, and it removed the shared damage from Ganju, although it didn't kill him, and I don't think I'm going to be able to this turn. All right, let's match the blues up against Gunnar. I was hoping to not set a cascade and hit Jahinger. He's definitely going to kill my 2 Balthazars, I think. Oop, not quite. Oh. Alright, well, one of them died. Alright, let's use... Oof, I don't like the insanity on Kirill and Swan Maiden. All right, let's match this purple diamond. That's going to make us so I can match a yellow diamond next turn. Both of my Balthazars are dead. All right, let's match this yellow diamond. Kill Gunner, please. Awesome, thank you. And Ganju is dead as well. Let's use Cavassier and this blue diamond. And Jahindra's dead. Perfect. Let's hit this purple diamond. I think we can kill Balthazar with tiles, hopefully. Yes, we got a nice cascade with the yellows. Let's use the blues first, though. And then I think these 3 yellow tiles should kill Balthazar. Awesome! All right. We are a perfect 5 for 5 on day 5 of this raid tournament. We went 25-0 in this 3-star Bloody Battle raid tournament. Again, we have a B rating right now. So between that and my attacks that I have, that is going to put us at 108 for the week. We are, it looks like, 1,100 points behind first place because of my defense only having that B rating. This team is a slightly different team than what's been in the top spot for the week. The other one had a costume gunner with the defense getting the shared damage and 4 other Kareels. This one has Toon Gunner, so it looks like Gunner is a common place for the top spot here. It looks like we have a couple Gunners and some Cavassiers, which is who I have on my defense, a Swan Maiden. Obviously, lots of blues up there since you can't use greens. Let me know how your Bloody Battle 3-star raid tournament went this week, and that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it or found it helpful, and if you did, hit that like button, make sure you're subbed to my channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.